Yo, what's poppin', Geminis? How are you? It's Prado G, and I'm here with a general collective reading for your sign. If your birthday is between May 21st and June 20th, then you, my lovely friend, are a Gemini, the first air sign of the zodiac cycle. Shout out to you, and I'm here to bring a lovely message. So may there be peace, love, and prosperity that lives in your heart and radiates from your soul and your essence and your aura. Leave behind all the negativity, y'all, so that you can be in receptive mode, so that you can receive the divine love and positive opportunities that are awaiting you. We're going to start off with the significant number, but let me just let y'all know that this is general and collective, so some things may resonate with you and some things may not. Take what does resonate for you and leave behind what doesn't resonate for you. Ooh, the number 4 came out and the number 12. Look at that. Purple on purple. Purple on purple. I'm just really feeling crown chakra energy here. It's very important that you connect with spirit, Gemini. Stay in connection with spirit. Make sure that you got your crown on and it ain't falling off or fell off. But I see 4, which represents stability, and 12 reduces to 3. So that's about group collaborations, growth, and connection. So either there's some sort of order that's taking place in a group of like you might be the one that's taking the lead in a group or something, or there's some sort of foundations that are being built right now with a collaboration or a connection that you're having with others. But for all of my Geminis that were born on June 4th, June 12th, or June 3rd, shout out to you, all right? We're going to get straight into this reading. Let's not waste too much time. Let's not spend too much time. Let's see what the energy is giving today in the cards. Oh yeah, 412. I don't know. I'm thinking of like, y'all know it's 4 elements. It's 4 seasons, right? And I'm thinking of 12 months in a year. So like, I feel like December could be very significant for somebody. Maybe even April and December too. Could be very significant for someone. And y'all know December is right around the corner, so what flip? Worry. Okay, see, purple, and that's another purple energy. This is what happens when we are not connected to spirit. We worry, right? When we are not building that connection with our intuition and our inner voice, we tend to worry. If you allow that inner voice to run loose in your mind, Gemini, then that's what creates worry and brings about worry. I feel like there could be something in your past that you are still worried about, something from the past that's still affecting you and bothering you. Maybe your inability to create some sort of sense of stability in your life. Maybe you're worried that you're not going to be able to get the house or the job. But just know that learn that worry does not change the outcome. It just strips you of your happiness, because look what else showed up. We got happiness in reverse. And the thing about happiness showing up in reverse is that it doesn't have to be blocked, but it does. We block all of our happiness when we are not paying attention to the way that we are feeling and the decisions that we are making. It's like this card wants you to know that being happy is awareness and indication that you are on the right path. So when you are happy and you're enjoying your life, that means you are in alignment with the divine. That means you are in alignment with your soul purpose. You are thinking of life and perceiving life from the more elevated perspective. So it's bringing happiness and joy into your experience. But when it's not happening, that's because you're not focused on the right things. You're focusing on other things. You're focusing on other people that might be making you worry, or just your lack of progress. You see what I'm saying? It's like whatever it is that you're focusing on right now is making you feel this way. Then you got privileged lady in reverse. So some of my Gemini ladies, wow, and the number 12 showed up. Very significant. See, the significant number showed up immediately. First card to jump from the Kipper deck. And I feel like somebody can feel very unprivileged. Like my Gemini ladies can feel unprivileged, or even some of my Gemini males might be neglecting their feminine aspect too, and that's kind of blocking you from receiving certain privileges, or blocking you from being attractive to certain ladies, maybe, because it's like certain people ain't gonna want to deal with you if you're not in tune with your feminine aspect, male Geminis, all right? But don't worry about this. I want to see what else can come out here with the Kipper deck for my Geminis. This is the first sign that I pulled 2 cards from the Kipper deck today for. But I feel like if you're feeling like you're not privileged, just stop worrying and just focus on your happiness, because then you'll realize the opportunities that come your way, and you'll begin to feel more privileged when you prioritize your happiness. And that's one thing a privileged person does. Oh my God, sudden wealth. See, so I feel like somebody is going from feeling very unprivileged. Yes, look, poverty is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is going from feeling very impoverished, right, to sudden wealth. It's like you're about to get money, like you're about to win the lottery or some sort of jackpot or come across some sort of money. Now, 11 is very significant. If you've been seeing 1111 too, pay attention to that. Most of the time people say 1111 means make a wish, but I feel like you could be unhappy too because you're not getting this sudden wealth immediately. Don't rush this, Geminis. Please do not rush this. Just keep this in the back of your mind that you got this reading and the advice was here. For some people, this may be the case. For some, it might not. Because some people will block this sudden wealth just because they are not happy right here, right now in the moment. But if you can maintain your happiness and just stay focused, and every time you start to worry, it's just like, remember how many privileges you actually have and what you can be doing instead of worrying, right? Because we all got the same amount of time in our life, right? All throughout the day, we all got 24 hours to do and be who we want to be. And whatever we focus on and what we give our energy to is, you know, most likely what we become or bring into our lives. So giving your energy to happiness will bring experiences of happiness to you. And if being wealthy suddenly is something that you feel like is going to bring you happiness, then you got to stop worrying that it's not going to happen, or that you're not going to be in the position, or you're not privileged enough, or you just don't believe in yourself to do something, right? Or to acquire something. But yeah, I'm feeling for somebody's gonna hit the jackpot or something. Remember, I called it though. Somebody's gonna come across a lump sum of money, sudden wealth. But make sure that y'all are happy though. That's another thing. If you are not practicing your happiness now, Gemini, when you finally get money, if you get it, it's gonna be like, it's gonna bring more stress, more worry into your life, because handling wealth is a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like dealing with a lot of money and legalities and, you know, just responsibilities of having money can be a lot, but then the ego comes out too. So I feel like you want to make sure that you are not living in illusions and really stay focused on reality. Reality is that you're free. Now look, this bird is in a cage, but the cage is open, and this person is allowing this bird to go free if it chooses to, but it's looking like this bird is staying here in the spot. So this can represent you being comfortable in a certain position, not willing to move on, right? And move on to greater things, to more expansiveness, because once this bird comes out of the cage, they are free, they are expanded, they can go where they want, do what they want. And you might be feeling like you're in a cage right now, like you might be worried that you're not going to get out of this. You might be feeling super dependent at times, you know, depending on a lot of people to help you, bring you happiness. But really, and it's tied to materialism. Ultimately, I feel with the ego is just because of the material realm, like what materials you don't have, the things that you are physically dependent on. It's an illusion. You can free yourself from that. Wow, and the release card was at the bottom of the deck too, y'all. Look, next card coming out is the Knight of Fire in reverse. So this is somebody who is literally not brave. Like you're not, I feel like Gemini, this could be you, but this could also be a fire sign that's around you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone that could be about your age or like in their 20s, 30s, not too old, but like mid-age, middle age, right? They are lacking confidence. This could be somebody that you're tied to. It could be a female as well too. Like they just aren't as passionate. It's like, I feel like a hostile energy with this person. They don't really want to be adventurous and carefree. I mean, not really carefree, but like optimism is lacking here. That's what I feel with this Knight of Fire in reverse. It's either low spirits of depression and sadness, or just anger and frustration from this Knight of Fire in reverse. So be mindful. Be more adventurous, my lovely Geminis. Please be passionate about your endeavors and be confident in your decisions to move forward, and stop worrying and free yourself from these chains of limitation. The Page of Air. Ooh, see, you are air sign. So this is definitely you going out and making a decision to be more truthful with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Come from behind the sword. I feel like right here it could be some sort of, like, think of the swords as your thoughts, right? And it could be like a thought that's blocking you from seeing things clearly. It's like this sword is kind of blocking one eye, so you can't see the whole picture here because you got some thoughts in the way. But just be truthful with yourself, be analytical, and speak your truth. That's what the Page of Air is all about. You are the air sign too, so communication is key for you. Being mature is necessary, though, in the way that you communicate your truth. Because the Page of Air is a bit, you know, young. Like, it's like underdeveloped. I wouldn't want to really say underdeveloped, but like just less experienced or less matured. But that's not something to beat up on yourself about. It's just like there's some growth that definitely needs to take place here with how you communicate. But you're in alignment. I feel like here, since it's upright, I definitely feel like you're progressing forward. And you got to be analytical with this wealth too. This is another thing too. When you get this sudden wealth, right? Definitely be able to speak your truth, but don't be blunt and rude to people, right? And then the Dreamer card. Wow, beginnings. This is the Fool card. Look at this. The baby represents purity, pure energy. That's what I also feel with the Page of Air. It's like a pure energy in the way that this person communicates. It's like you're just like not holding on to a lot of baggage here. It's just like, look, I'm free flowing, easy going. I don't really have too much things knocking chip off my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? And this is about you believing in your dreams. A new beginning is coming for you in the future. You are a dreamer. Your dreams do come true when you believe in them, right? You are also protected too and guided by angels. Look, the angel is guiding and protecting this baby. It's like, yes, when you are look at how happy this baby is too. That's what you need to be. In order to be in alignment with your dreams, you got to be happy. That's an indicator that you believe that your life is working for you. If you're not happy with your life, then, and it's working out. First of all, think about it like this. The only time you're unhappy with your life is when you feel like things aren't working out for you. Boom, period. When things are working out for you, then you are happier, right? But now say of it like this, where life is working out for you, but you're still not happy. That's just because you're being ungrateful or sloppy in your thinking, and you're not holding yourself accountable and checking your thoughts, you know, being more mindful of what you are allowing to live in your mind. Because, yeah, it is definitely a job to be a deliberate thinker and creator of your experience, a deliberate dreamer. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have to have, in order to manifest a dream, you must be focused and disciplined in your mind. Otherwise, your dreams will get lost in the sauce. But I feel like you, my lovely Geminis, have a great chance of this dream coming true. A new beginning. And then the Three of Fire coming out. Look, underneath the ego, goals and expansion and vision. I feel like, yes, there could be some ships coming in, but they could be ego-based. So be mindful. Be mindful that you are setting goals that are well-intended, that are coming from your soul purpose, which is love, and not something that's less of love or detached from love, because ultimately it's always going to have you feeling unfulfilled. If you are not in alignment with your soul's purpose, you are always going to feel fulfilled, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much you achieve, no matter how many awards you get or how much compliments you get from people. If you are not doing what is in alignment with your soul, you're not really setting true goals. But I feel here there's some sort of goal you have to expand. And that's funny though, because when I mentioned earlier about the bird, y'all, and look, the Ten of Earth is at the bottom of this deck here. Money, prosperity, foundations, stability, legacy. And that's what I feel like this opportunity that's coming in for you is going to do. Once you free yourself from this egoic view, these limitations, and really are ready to expand and fly to new heights and soar. Yes, there will be, you don't know what's coming in on this ship. That's one thing I want to say. And that's why I feel like some of my Geminis are worried too, because it's like, yeah, it could be even an opportunity coming in for you right now, or that came in for you and you're worried about it. But hold tight to your vision. That's what I really feel like here. Hold tight to your vision. Ooh, King of Earth. Underneath the Knight of Fire. And it fell under the Privileged Lady. So this is about being more prosperous. This is about generosity, success. That's how you truly feel successful in life. If you have all these accolades, right, and you achieve a lot of things, and you are in a status and a position, and you're not utilizing it right, that's definitely going to make you worry and paranoid as a person, because you're going to always feel like, what am I not doing? I'm not doing enough. And you can always be doing more by just being prosperous with your time and energy and the valuables that you have, and, you know, just your gifts as a whole, as an individual. I feel like this could also be an earth sign coming into your life, Gemini. This could be a father figure that is very prosperous, generous, and successful, that helps you a lot. And they could have a fiery side to them. They could be, they can get heated sometimes, maybe, possibly, I feel, for some of my Geminis. But ultimately, this person has good interests. I mean, like, they have good intent. Good intent. So be mindful that you are in alignment with this, Gemini. You got to be feeling prosperous and successful, just like the King of Earth. In order, it also for you, like in terms of you getting your confidence up, if you've been lacking in confidence and feeling like you can't take this adventure and this journey without being worryful, just be a little bit more prosperous and generous and loving. Spend time with your family too. That's what I feel with the King of Earth, is somebody who is very family oriented. Then we got the Three of Water showing up in reverse underneath the Page of Air. Okay, water sign energy. Three of Cups is Cancer energy too. So this could be a Cancer in your life that you are, you know, distanced from, blocked by, or, you know, just feeling a disconnect with in your life. Either y'all are not celebrating one another, y'all not communicating, there's no bond between you guys, y'all aren't friends right now no more. I feel like this could be a fallout too, due to some money. Somebody could be thinking that, or gossiping about what it is that you acquired. That's what I feel here with this Page of Air. Just be honest and truthful. Cut off what needs to be cut off and speak your truth. But be nice. Like, I feel like the Page of Air is like a tell it how it is type person. They could be very blunt. And that could also make you fall out with people. That might be what makes you fall out with people sometimes, is how blunt you are or how outspoken you can be. Sometimes you want to be mindful of what it is that you're saying before you say it. The Page of Air, like I said, is a very young, youthful, and less mature character in the suit. So they don't really communicate the best sometimes, and it can really affect people emotionally in their community. So, you know, be mindful. And that could be tied to why you're unhappy, because the way you communicate with people kind of makes people talk about you behind your back, or make people who just disconnect from you or fall out with you, for some of my Geminis. But yeah, I just feel like overall, be truthful. And if you do fall out with people, hey, at the end of the day, if you're being true to yourself and you know that you're doing the best that you can to find your own happiness, then you falling out with these people was right, because maybe these people were the reason why you were unhappy. What type of conversations are you having with your friends, right? I know sometimes people be hearing conversations that they don't want to hear. It's like, oh, you know what? And you feel rude to just walk away while someone's talking, but hey, that's your choice. Now look, ooh, the Hermit card. That's crazy how that fell underneath the Dreamer card. It's in reverse, so there's a major need for introspection for someone. Introspection, self-discovery, mentorship. I feel like somebody's ready to be a mentor. Somebody's dream is to be a mentor or a speaker, a spiritual enlightener, someone who helps, brings people to greater awareness. But you have to do the internal work, because what I feel with the Hermit in reverse is that either you are isolated into yourself, but you're not doing work. It's like you're sad about something or dwelling on something because it fell underneath the happiness in reverse card. So I feel like what will really bring you happiness is doing introspection, discovering more about yourself, taking some time to be an individual, be on your own. That's another thing. Yeah, since this fell with the Three of Water in reverse, I think of a separation between a group of people. Like, you're not spending so much time with too many people right now, and it's like you're by yourself, but you do have to get back into the world and bring the light back into the world. Because look at the Hermit. It's like this person that's at the top of the mountain being a guiding light for people who are in the darkness. It's like, at the end of the day, the people can see that light in the sky and be at peace with knowing that, okay, at least there's still some light in the world, and you're the one that's casting that. However, we can't see it if you're not putting yourself out there, or if you're too afraid to get out there and spread your message, your dream. Because I feel like some Gemini really wants to be happy. It's your dream to be a happy individual that makes other people happy, for some of y'all. And whatever it is that you're going to be doing, You got to be able to go within and ask yourself and discover what it is that you really want to do, and then go at it, right? Go at it. Believe in your dreams. Know that you are protected regardless to what it looks like. Stop worrying so much, okay? You can definitely do this. You are not alone. You are always guided and protected by spirit. And when you believe that, the bond and connection is strengthened. So we're going to leave the reading here. I hope you guys resonated with that. Peace, love, and prosperity.